Was season 8 the biggest disappointment in TV history?
I think so, because I mean everybody's experienced watching a show being so invested. One of the big ones too is Walking Dead, just like a big pile of.
You also weren't a How I Met Your Mother fan, because that last season of How I Met Your Mother is one of the biggest TV history disappointments in the world.
They dropped off. Everybody knows that they dropped off. And if they were so talented, where are they now?
Wow.
The showrunners.
Boom, roasted.
Boom roasted. They tried to go to Star Wars.
Yeah.
And just
That failed?
miserably. Welcome. My name is Alexander Wolf. This is my wife, Mackenzie Wolf. We are chatting about books and whatnot. And one of the ones that we want to chat about is,
Game of Thrones.
there you go.
Juguete de los Reyes.
Juguete de what?
De los Reyes.
No, kings. Thrones are tronos.
Silla de Reyes.
Okay, so we've talked about Mistborn trilogy, we've talked about Hunger Games, Red Rising, and right now we're going to be talking about Game of Thrones.
Have you read them? No, did you just watch the shows?
I've read the 50% of the first book, and seen obviously the show.
So we're obviously, people are super interested to hear what we have to say about something.
People are dying to know because we're an authority.
This is giving me the
Trust the science.
Did Game of Thrones fall off when they ran out of book material to base the show on?
Absolutely. You quickly found out that the showrunners, they call them D&D because their both names have a D, have no idea what they're doing about writing.
That sucks.
They were great at visualizing, and basically the reason why I didn't finish the first book was because I was reading it and it's like, this is literally copy paste
The show.
So it's like page by page, it was like the dialogue was the words.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's nothing extra to be like, that
Yeah.
got me interested. So I kind of put it down and never went back to it. Especially because the ones that I bought the whole series are like very small, like type.
Print.
And so it was a little tough to read. They dropped off. Everybody knows that they dropped off. And these guys, I mean, if they were so talented, where are they now?
Wow.
The showrunners.
Boom, roasted.
They tried to go to Star Wars.
Yeah.
And just
That failed?
miserably. Because,
Okay.
They suck.
But you, to be clear, were a big fan of the show.
I was a big fan of the show until the books ran out.
Right. So it says, and on that note, was season 8 the biggest disappointment in TV history?
I think so, because I mean everybody's experienced watching a show being so invested. One of the big ones too is Walking Dead, just like a big pile of.
You also weren't a How I Met Your Mother fan, because that last season of How I Met Your Mother is one of the biggest TV history disappointments in the world.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear.
Yeah.
Did they find out who the mother was?
Yeah, and then they kill her, literally. Well, here's the kicker. Season 8. Nothing should be 8 seasons.
Well, I mean, yeah, when there's a lot of books and there's a lot of story, but it ran out.
Yeah.
It ran out of story. And then I think everybody knows, and I think George R. Martin has said it, that he gave them enough notes of what was the story arcs, how we're going to go up, so that they could have done it. But now he has said it. They completely decided to take it other ways in some places where, like, if there's a deviation on a good written story that goes a little degree this way, 4 seasons later, it's...
I'm sorry. I'm starting to lose my mind a little.
It's a dickory do. If anybody is into space travel,
You're right.
they know that even if you're into sailing or like ocean exploring,
Right. So oddly specific, but okay.
if they know, like, if there's a degree, a slight
Yeah,
change
it makes
of
a huge
degree
difference.
in time and in distance, it makes a huge difference. And
Right.
that's what happened. They made changes because they thought they were better than one of the best writers and world builders there is. How many books have they written? 0. And it just like turns out to like
Again, D&D slander.
Go ahead. So
Okay.
yeah, it was like one of the biggest
Yeah.
disappointments. One, because
What are some other big, huge disappointments?
let me finish my thought here,
Okay.
honey.
People are not going to like the way you're talking to me.
Jacob versus Edward.
Go on.
Are we riffing or not? There was a huge, if you were watching them in real time, which I was in high school when the first one came out, and it was like, what kind of TV is this? There was nothing like it, like the depth and like the scale of it. It took a long time from season to season, so it was a huge time investment. So if you like me, you gave it your whole like basically high school and like young adult life, and then there's like a big disappointment. And it wasn't even like disappointing. It was like, oh, I didn't like the ending. It was like you felt them giving up early so they can move on to Star Wars. So they were like, whatever.
Pull it.
And you felt that. So huge disappointment, yes. Next question.
Did the fans make the ending seem worse than it was?
Absolutely not.
I think it was
worse than the fans.
they didn't give it enough, yeah. If the ending had been different, would it be considered like one of the best shows ever? Or the best show ever?
I mean, let's say hypothetical that George R. R. Martin finished the books, because they're not finished. There's like, I think we already said this, like there's got to be like at least 2 or 3 left. And he's just like, this ended like in 2013, insert when the finale showed. He's not released any books, and I don't think he wants to. I think his secret, like, and he's like 90 and like one of those electric scooters. Like, he's old and not a healthy man. He's not walking around shirtless in jeans doing push-ups like
Pierce Brown?
No. That guy's like 30 or 40, no?
That's what I'm saying.
No, like
Tom Cruise.
Yes. Jeez, are we in sync or not?
I don't know, are we?
RFK.
Dawson's Creek.
RFK Jr. Oh, shit. Insert clip doing push-ups. Let's get political. Yeah, I think he's withholding the books because he's just like, whatever, when I'm dead. Maybe he's finished them in a vault and like, they all like, oh, we cracked them, this vault and they're finished or something. I don't know.
He wrote them and the publishing company wants to release them when he dies to make a ton of money.
Maybe, and he's like, whatever.
That's a conspiracy.
But he's been working on spin-offs.
Right.
So
was he the worst choice for King?
Yeah, it's a cop-out. I mean, it's just, at the end, you could tell how all the story arcs that were very well placed here in these books that they wrote, they just started doing
whatever they wanted.
This would be flashy. This could be fun. What if this guy can fly? Like, it was just like, what?
Yeah.
So they started breaking everything that was set. In a story, there's arcs that need to end a certain way because the whole season you're waiting for Jon Snow and the White Walker to face off. Mm-hmm. How is it going to end? Oh no, flying little girl kills him. Because why? It'd be good if a girl,
Yeah.
And then, it's like, so it's a whole disappointment. I think this is something that's very important. I think creators or, directors or showrunners or people that, and I think you can jump in on this, people that take on existing IP, or you want to call it stories or work that you didn't write yourself, there needs to be a huge level of respect that you can't just come in there and jump and change whatever because whatever.
Insert Brandon Sanderson's video that you sent me recently about him talking about what makes a show, an adaptation go well and what makes it fail. I mean, I thought he had a lot of wisdom. I just remember he was saying, like, it's about being able to take the story and translate it well and choosing what to include and what not to include. Like, there's a science behind that you have to get it just right.
And I get it, like, as a showrunner, as a creator, director, whatever you want to call it, you have, and as life, a business person, I won't go into too crazy analogies. Have you heard the story about the scorpion and the Russian doll?
I won't go into too many analogies.
It's the
most obscure analogy.
It's a callback, an instant callback to me saying analogies. No, I mean, you have a certain amount of big things that you can do in a career.
Right.
Tying your name or sticking to one thing that's going to take 10 years, because I think it was 8 seasons how many seasons? I don't remember how many seasons there were on Game of Thrones, but it was like a period of 10 years.
Yeah, so they said 8.
8, so 8 seasons. Jeez, it wasn't 8 years. It was like 10, almost 11 years. You, in a career, that's literally almost 1/3 of your career, let's say, if you start in your 30s. And they weren't 30. I don't think they were 30 when they started. Maybe they were late 30s. 10 years, you're already like mid 40s, late 40s. And you're like, holy shit, I want to do something different.
That's the thing. A lot of times with these really successful shows that are like 9, 10 seasons, whatever, is the people become so big and they do their own, they're like itching to do something different and do their own thing.
So it's a commitment. That's what I'm coming to. There has to be a commitment where, like, yes, maybe in old Hollywood or old TV shows, you'll do 1 million tries of a show and 1.5 million don't actually hit, and then you get after a while there's that big hit, and then that's the one that's going to make the money. You have to go with it. Maybe you're not super committed, but like I think when you're taking on big IPs or big stories of writers or series that have a lot of fans, you have to be very serious. And it's like, will I give it 10 years? That's the question. 10 years.
Yeah.
Will I give it 10 years of my life? 100%, making sure that this project is actually successful and actually true, and be humble enough to saying like, I'm not the writer, I'm just the vehicle to translate it into this new realm. Do you have that humility of saying like, I will not change the story, even though it's like, it would be better if insert this. I don't know, that's the question. I don't think a lot of people are, humble enough or don't have
dedicated
enough
enough,
to do that, especially in that world.
And that's Alex's pitch for casting him as Darrow. He'll be committed.
I will be committed.
He doesn't care if he's 50 when this is done. He will be Darrow.
I will leave my life.
What the fuck? Is that your dream character to play, Darrow?
Mind
Mind you, nobody in the comments mentioned that he's Mexican, a 6'6" Mexican man, and Darrow is like literally. Oh, he starts off a redhead.
Talking about Red Rising.
A short redhead.
Talking about Red
ends
Rising.
up a tall blonde guy.
Transformation. No, I think if we're forgetting
To play Darrow, Alex would need one of those procedures that Darrow gets.
put it backwards. I think it's if we're gonna do this.
Hey, you're Cassius in my heart.
We're done this, guys. We're moving on to Red Rising because
I just thought it'd be funny to end it there.
No, yes, we're not ending it. We're talking about Red Rising.
Okay.
Because that's something real. Like that series.
They're gonna screw it up so bad.
That series already has 3 books that could be a series.
But then that doesn't take you very far.
No, it would be a phenomenal series.
No, I know, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I think we actually we like to think we're Darrow and Mustang, but really we're Victra and Severo because we have like a bunch of small daughters, and we're also a little unhinged.
One and another one is coming, but hey, their personality.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, but no.
Two's daughters is a lot more than 0.
Red Rising. What's the saga called?
Red Rising.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, the Red Rising trilogy.
Oh, okay. So in the book, I guess, simple. But like, yes, there's a lot of more material here, but that's complete. Like you could do the first 3 books and it's done, because then the next 3 books are just like 10 years later or something.
I'll say this: I don't have hope in one of these adaptations.
No, it's the first 3 books, or the first, let's just call it this series.
This trilogy
would be phenomenal.
Oh, of course.
If done right.
If well casted.
Like you could make it just magical, because that's what a lot of
CGI,
these series. AI, CGI AI, like using AI to generate these worlds.
Oh,
that would be.
Don't get that going.
That's something that's like we don't give enough credit to Harry Potter because they had such a big budget. But imagine with a small budget to create those worlds, like creating Game of Thrones, creating just like Hunger Games. It took enormous budgets.
Yeah.
So when you need enormous budgets, you need people's money. People's money means they have to say I'm giving you $10 million, $20 million. You're giving me $30 million. That person's giving us $100, so we can have a $200 million budget. They have say.
Yeah.
Because they have money. And they're not the creator, and they have say. It's like, no, what if he was a hot blonde? He's like, yes, $100 million check, I'll do that.
Right.
But now with AI, the writers have a lot more say because they don't need that much budget. Picking some good actors, giving them a nice check, maybe some royalties, and a good person to direct it and create it, and you could build worlds for like $10 million.
People are not gonna like that.
Compared to like a $300 million series.
Yeah.
How much did the Lord of the Rings series cost? Wasn't it like
the new one? Yeah. And that was a flop. Next episode.
Next show. Yeah. So like, I think that it can be done.
Yeah.
But
I agree. But I also I don't have a lot of faith in it because it feels very like beloved to us, and I just.
Hey man, I know the perfect character for Darrow.
Perfect actor?
Yeah. Do you too?
I mean, I heard they're looking for some diversity Latino casting, so you're in luck. Looking for Latino, 6'6", mustache.
Easily one mustache.